I daily drive and like Linux for quite some time now, but trouble seems to be brewing. And I've been thinking about testing out BSD for a while now. I have this tower PC I built quite a long time ago. This thing is big.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
And it's kind of old, so old it has a 980 GTX. I built this rig for gaming, which I really hardly do anymore, and I'd rather just actually build games with Raylib or something instead. I think I have Bazite, which is a Fedora spin built for gaming, but let's go ahead and wipe that and put a BSD on here. I am new to the whole BSD world, so I'm going to go with Ghost, not because it's meant for beginners, but because it has a graphical installer and it comes with a desktop environment, which is Mate, which should make things easy. First, we got to make that live USB, just like we do on Linux. I'm going to grab a USB, download the ISO, flash the drive, then we're going to plug it in and turn it on. Don't forget to spam your BIOS key or drive select key as you're rebooting. Multi-user, single user, I'm going to let it boot to multi-user. It got stuck on this masks part and I rebooted several times and it still got to that part. Maybe something's wrong with the ISO. Well, let me download the ISO and reflash and try again. Nope. It did say internet access is required, so let's try it with internet and see what happens. Still doesn't work. Maybe it's my ancient Nvidia graphics card. Let me disable it in BIOS and try again. All right, that worked. You know what? Mate doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna go ahead and install it. And just gonna go with the basic defaults and see how that runs. All right, I want my Nvidia graphics card to work, so as I'm rebooting, I'm gonna go ahead and change back to the graphics card, not integrated graphics, and see what happens. Oh, well, it keeps rebooting into BIOS. Let me force the BIOS to choose the SSD that has Ghost on it. No operating system, okay. Well, let me disable Nvidia again and try again. We should get into it this time. Well, it looks like we're back to install. That's strange. Yeah, let me just go ahead and reinstall it, but this time I'm gonna choose the custom advanced options here, and I'm gonna wipe my drive so we have only GhostBSD on it. I'm gonna use auto to set up the partition here. This time I'm gonna keep it integrated graphics. I'm not gonna switch to Nvidia. I'll do that later. So let's just go with the integrated graphics card and reboot. What was my password again? And we're in. All right, first thing we gotta do, we need to install fast fetch. That's just obvious. Well, we need sudo for that, so does sudo bang bang work? Awesome. There we go, GhostBSD. And the second thing we gotta do is update our system, of course. Yeah, that's a lot of packages. I might be back in a little bit. All right, now I want to actually try to get my 980 to work. I'm pretty sure I need some drivers. Fortunately, the Ghost-based community forums might have an answer for me. It's kind of what I figured. I need some drivers. So let's try to install those. All right, GhostBSD went with X Libre, which I'm using on Artix. But my framework laptop does not have a Nvidia graphics card, and Nvidia graphics card looks like it uses Xorg. I don't think I want to mix and match Xorg and X Libre. Maybe that's not a big deal. If it's not, let me know in the comments. That way I can just go ahead and try this option. I might just wait until they actually have the official X Libre version of this working with my Nvidia graphics or the driver. I did have some Wi-Fi issues. Fortunately, the forums had an answer for me. It was editing my Etsy rc.conf and rebooting, and now I have Wi-Fi. Now, getting i3 installed and working wasn't really that difficult. I basically just cloned my .files and copied them to the .config directory. If you look in our config, I have Kitty working, I got neovim, polybar, what did I say, rofi, i3. It was actually pretty easy. The biggest thing I actually fought was in polybar, my config, which was fonts. I was able to get this working with, I believe, it was either Font Awesome or JetBrains MonoNerd fonts. I copied and pasted this in here, the free BSD logo, just so I can have it up here in the top left, because before it was Artix. I wanted a free BSD because GhostBSD is based off free BSD. So it's pretty much there. The only thing left to do is compile some C code. Basic C. Let's see if we can go ahead and see what happens. Hello, GhostBSD. Awesome. Now that everything is set up outside of my Nvidia card, which I'm not really mad about because with Linux, that's already an issue usually. I can safely say that BSD doesn't feel that foreign to me as a Linux user. It's very familiar. I have i3, I have neovim, I have my Z shell set up just as I would on my Artix. It's basically my Artix setup except for the logo in the top left, which is the free BSD. I think I could use this system and be fine with it. Of course, it's only been one day and I've had Nvidia issues and Wi-Fi issues, which is par for the course in Linux usually anyways. Now, I think most Linux users wouldn't notice too much if they switched to BSD. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment to defeat that algo monster.